Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Kathleen and today's video is going to be a Top 5 Wednesdays video. In case you don't know what Top 5 Wednesday is, it is a Goodreads group that is hosted now by Sam from Thoughts on Tones, which I'll leave both the link for the Goodreads group and Sam's channel down below if you guys can check it out. But it is a Goodreads group where every week they give you a different topic and you choose your top 5 books that matches that topic. So this week's topic is your favorite book covers. Now I did a video like this before of my favorite book covers. I did a video back in 2016 and then I did another video back in 2017. I'll leave both of those links down below for you guys to check it out if you like, and I'll also leave it in the card up on the screen. On those videos I chose 10 books that were my favorite covers, but because this is a Top 5 Wednesdays video I can only choose 5 books, and it was pretty hard because there are some great book covers out there. So I'm excited to show you the ones that I chose for this week's video. This will be considered like my 2018 edition of my favorite book covers. So let's go ahead and get started. Alright, and so the very first book on this list is the special collector's edition of Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. This is the first book in the Dark Artifices series, and I have to say I love this edition so much more than the original cover. Here is what the original cover looks like. Now I'm not saying that the original cover is not pretty. I actually really like the original cover, but there's just something about this collector's edition that is just so pretty. I love the color blue that is being used for the background, but I just love the runes all over the cover, all over the book itself, and that is in gold. I really like that. I think that these two colors kind of complement each other really well. Absolutely love this cover. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, especially for a collector's edition. Alright, and then the next book that I chose is the UK edition of Strange the Dreamer by Laini Taylor. This is again the UK edition. This is the UK hardcover edition because the US paperback edition is actually this cover, but the original US hardback edition looks like this. It's completely different. It's got yellow and blue, and that one is also really beautiful. But again, there's just something about blue and gold that just really draws me in. I love this beautiful blue, and again I just think that gold really complements this color blue, and just the entire aesthetic of this book is just beautiful. You guys probably heard me talk about this book so many times on my channel because this is actually one of my favorite books of all time now. Strange the Dreamer is just beautifully written. It has a beautiful prose and it has a beautiful story to it and beautiful characters. Everything about it is beautiful. So of course I am so happy that the cover matches just how beautiful the story is, because this is just definitely one of my favorite covers of all time. And the next cover that I wanted to show you guys that is absolutely one of my favorites is another UK edition of this book, and it is A Reaper at the Gates by Sabaa Tahir. This is book 3 in An Amber in the Ashes Quartet by Sabaa Tahir. This is the UK edition. This is what the US cover looks like. Again, it's very different. It's got people on the cover. I also think that the US cover is absolutely beautiful and gorgeous. However, I love this cover. It's just so beautiful. When I first saw it, I was just like, I want this cover. This is the cover that I want. They actually redid the covers for all of the books in Amber in the Ashes, A Torch Against the Night, and this one. However, they only changed the cover, at least the UK covers, they only changed the paperback ones. The UK hardcover editions are still in the original covers, but if you try to order the paperback editions, they're in these new covers, which are absolutely gorgeous. I really want those new covers in hardcover, but that's not gonna happen. It really tells you what the story is gonna be. It's giving you a lot of clues onto what to expect from the story, and it's absolutely beautiful. I love this green, and it's just so much happening right now on this cover, and it's just gorgeous. Whoever designed this cover did such a great job capturing the essence of the story. And then for my next pick, I actually chose an entire series, but within this series I do have a favorite cover from it, but I wanted to showcase this entire series because this entire series has beautiful covers, and it is the Zodiac Quartet by Ramina Russell. These are sci-fi books set in outer space, and it's primarily in regards to the zodiac, and each zodiac sign is like a different planetary system. They have their own types of people, their own society, their own religion, their own politics, their own government, and it's the coolest story ever. I highly recommend it. I read these books last year and I absolutely loved it. If you guys have not read the Zodiac and you love sci-fi books set in outer space, I'll highly recommend it. But these books have the most beautiful covers I've ever seen. This is Zodiac. This is the first book in the series. This is Wandering Star, and this is the second book in the series. This one is Black Moon, and this is the third book in the series. And then the final book is 13 Rising, and this is the final book in the series. And my favorite cover in this entire series is Black Moon. I don't know what it is about this cover that makes me like it a lot more than the others. Maybe I just happen to really love dark blue and I just never knew it till why. But the dark blue in this book is almost purplish. It has like, it kind of fades into like a little bit of purple and pink here at the top, but it starts off as really dark black, kind of fades into a dark blue, and then slowly moves into purple and pink at the top. I just love that ombre effect, and then the moon in the background, it's just so beautiful. And then you can't really see it, but there are some outlines of some of the zodiac signs in the cover. I just love this book and I love this cover. It is definitely my favorite cover in this whole series. And then the final book that is on my list for this year's top favorite covers is The Retreat by Kelly St. Clair. So Kelly St. Clair is actually an indie author. She independently publishes her own books, and she was at one of these indie book signings that I went to with my friend Chloe from the Brunette Bibliophile. She is a YA author, and this is her dystopian series. It's a dystopian with sci-fi elements. So basically, about 150 years into the future, global warming has become a real problem. It has brought humanity to the edge of extinction, and humanity is slowly dying off. And then there's aliens, and then our main character has to kind of like figure out what to do. I honestly haven't even read this book. I bought this book last year. I love this cover. It's so gorgeous. I'm very picky with the books that I like that have people in the cover. I would say like 90% of the time I don't like when covers have people on them, but I think this is just such a gorgeous cover, and I absolutely love this color blue. It's very close to what my favorite color of all time is. My favorite color of all time is like this beautiful bright blue, like sky blue, and this is very close to that color. And I just think this entire cover is just absolutely gorgeous. And to be honest, the primary reason as to why I bought this book when I met the author at this indie signing is because of the cover. I'm honestly staring at this cover is just making me want to pick up this book and read and see if the story is as beautiful as this cover is. Alright guys, so there you go. That was my favorite covers of 2018. Now these books were not necessarily books that were released in 2018, but these are just books that I decided to choose for my 2018 edition of my favorite book covers, and this also happens to be a top 5 Wednesdays videos. Let me know down in the comments below what is some of your favorite book covers, because I would really love to know. Anyway guys, thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a like if you did, and subscribe to my channel if you're not already. All of my social medias are linked down below, including Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads. If you'd like to follow me, I hope to see you guys on my next video. Have a good day guys, and keep reading. Bye!